Hey, my name is Laniyya,
Hello, my name is Amaya.
Hello, my name is Allegra Coleman,
and you are listening to
And you're listening
to Teens in Quarantine podcast.
My name is Amaya. Our topic is Hairology 101. Don't touch my hair. The point I will be discussed today is why they used these hairstyles and what they meant back then compared to now. For one, the origin of the braids can be traced back to 5,000 years African culture. They were very popular among women. They used it as a form of craft. Many braiders braid their hair tightly in cornrows to maintain neat and tidy appearance. Enslaved African Americans also used cornrows to transfer maps. For some, braids are a symbol of strength, wisdom, and also reflects on the identity of others. But now, today, braids are kind of a protective style, creative style to show off, like just to show off your hair. They're not really used as what they used back then as like protection or to show who you are. Nowadays, they kind of use as a trend. Sadly, they use them as a trend.
Hey, my name is Laniyya. I just want to pick up about the importance of the hair. There was a spiritual and cultural significance to black hair. African hair was seen as the highest point, so it was basically a portal to the soul, which is why it was important. So when the slaves had their hair shaved against their will, it stripped them of their connection to their culture. So that's one of the reasons why hair is so important today in the black community, because everybody love their hair. Like it makes us feel beautiful and adds to our personality. Like any black girl I ask, she like, oh, I'm gonna get my hair done. I guess I'm gonna look so pretty because of the significance that black hair plays in the black community.
Hi everyone, my name's Allegra. So, like Laniyya said, it just in general, our hair, African American hair, is just very important, and I find it kind of weird how like nowadays when we wear like even our natural hair, even when we wear cornrows or braids, it's always seen as unprofessional, and we always have to put in like straight weave or kind of not show off our natural kinky curls, that type of thing. And I just think that like it's just kind of weird because like back during slave times, like people used like their hair to kind of like help them send messages and escape routes and all the types of stuff. And the fact that kind of now like we should be way past slave times, they want us to like just strip us of expressing ourselves, and they just don't want us to show what we naturally have. So I just feel like now, especially like the 21st century type of deal, it's like natural hair and like just African American hair, like what we do with it is always just like it's always judged, which I honestly don't like at all.
I definitely agree with you, Allegra. I used to be so scared to wear my natural hair because they be talking about people, and I don't like that. Like, you shouldn't be afraid to wear the hair that grows out of your head. Like, and it shouldn't be seen as unprofessional or anything. Like when people have locks and dreads and they like try to go get jobs, they're like, oh, your hair is unprofessional. And I definitely think that's unfair, because how you gonna tell me this is my hair and you telling me that I can't wear it because it's seen as unprofessional in your eyes? It's weird.
I do that, but I just feel like mostly when it's like jobs or school, they kind of pride on black people to say what's unprofessional, what's not, what really is they regular, natural, da 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 da. So like, say if somebody wear an afro and then a girl walk in with a perm, who gonna get the job? The perm. So I just feel like it's kind of against black people because a lot of their hairstyles like dreads or colored hair or afros are not even allowed in most schools, which is kind of messed up, because how you gonna tell somebody how to wear their hair? And a lot of black people can't just be straightening their hair every day to please nobody, because heat damage, it don't work like that. So it's just like, I feel like people should be more accepting of that, because as soon as a white person or a person of another race uses these hairstyles, it's seen as trendy and cute when we actually use them to protect our hair.
No, because let's get into that. Like all over my TikTok, I always be seeing like Malu, I think, always
Yes,
has
I know you're
braids.
talking about.
Yes, has braids, or like Kim Kardashian. Like even though I like her and I like the West family, they be culture appropriating a little too much for me. It's just like for them, when they post all over social media, they have this big following, and they see people putting in like they put in cornrows or like box braids. People are like, oh, I want to do that. I think this is so cute and trendy. But when we did it, when we were trying to get a job, it's unprofessional, it's not cute. But when they do it, oh, it's trendy, oh, it's cool, which I just don't like.
Yes, I definitely agree. I cannot stand that. I hate when like white girls get box braids or like cornrows. Just protect the styles that black women use to express their culture. Like first of all, we already had our culture stripped from us from slavery. And then when we come back and create more, y'all trying to steal it. Like and then the styles don't even be made for their types of hair. So why are you wearing it? There's a difference between cultural appropriation and cultural appreciation. And they be wearing it because it's a trend and that's weird.
For real, because when you look up culture appreciation, Kim or Kylie, whichever one they is, they pop up with some tribal braids in their hair. And when other races like white people or something get braids, first off, y'all hair gonna fall out because that's not used for them. And it's just like white people or people of other races, they kind of gotta wash their hair every day. They gotta worry about certain things. But black people, the protective style is to literally protect their hair. So then when their hair fall out and they got bald spots in their hair because they wanted to get box braids, it's a problem. So I just feel like it shouldn't be a trend. I don't feel like culture should be a trend. And then it's always like an argument, like, oh, we can wear whatever you want. Yeah, you can, sure. I don't care what hairstyle you have in your hair, but it's a difference between wanting to appreciate somebody's culture other than just wanting to follow the trend like everybody else.
Yeah, and that's what be doing it for me. Like, you're not gonna sit here and argue with me and tell me that you can wear hairstyles from my culture, and then uh, they rebuttal be, oh well, black girls put in weave, y'all wearing white girl hair. First of all, baby, this is Remy Malaysian. Please do not play with me like that. I have never ever put your hair in my hair. I don't know. It just be irritating me because, and then they really don't be understanding why black women be mad when they get box braids and stuff.
And firstly, when they be like, oh, y'all can get like blonde hair extensions, but we can't get braids. First off, whoever said that y'all own blonde hair? A black person can be literally born with blonde hair. And they be like, oh, first off, y'all don't even own straight hair. Y'all have really no culture if you actually think about it. So it's just like, they be like, oh, y'all can wear extensions, but we can't. The extensions we wear is not from white people. Actually, they either from Indian, from tribes, and all that other stuff. So I don't know who told them that extensions was their culture.
On how cultural appropriation and the taking of black hairstyles makes African American women feel. From my personal point of view, it's just annoying to have our hairstyles be taken by non people of color, but when we go outside wearing a certain hairstyle, we're considered to be ghetto or it's unprofessional, and we're not allowed to wear certain things and whatnot. So it's really just irritating that black people are required to hold themselves in a certain view versus white women, because I guess for black people it's like not, I guess, like, in a sense, if it's not professional enough for the workplace, then it shouldn't be professional in life. But for white women, because they are, for lack of better words, culture vultures, they can take whatever they like, and they can take whatever they like and they can wear it, and then they get praise, especially from other black men, from black men and other men that are either people of color or non-POCs. So I guess that's where the frustration comes for me, that it's okay for a certain group of women to do it, where it's not even okay for them to do it, but for black women, especially older black women, who will even talk about younger black women who decide to do things with their own hairstyles, like when Monique said that black women can't wear bonnets outside. What does black women and what they do with their hairstyles have to do with you? If you don't want to wear it, that's fine. But to tell black women that that's ghetto or that's unprofessional because we would like to be comfortable in, what we consider to be comfortable settings, then I feel like, just kind of mind your business. It has nothing to do with you, then you shouldn't be worried about it.
And like Amaya said, we have and still have meanings to our hairstyles, but nowadays it isn't as meaningful, I would say, because it's looked at as a trend.
Thank you for tuning into Hairology 101.